Today on Turneround Theory, Tia Mowry is right at it again, and the sisterhood are fed up with her. Stay tuned for another episode of Turnaround Theory because I'll give you a theoretical thought based on today's episode. So don't miss an all-new episode of Turnaround Theory coming up next on YouTube and on Facebook because I guarantee you it's going to be a damn good one. Is Tia Mowry beginning to become more delusional than what she thinks? And it's the sisterhood continuing to turn their backs on her.
She belongs to the streets.
If you'll stay tuned for another edition of Turnaround Theory coming up next on my YouTube channel as well as on my Facebook fan page, we're going to look at some videos about the sisterhood that's really turning up against Tia Mowry and really decides to represent for Cory Hardrict this time as a brother. And later on, I'm going to give you guys another theoretical thought pertaining to today's episode. Fellas, as I often say, y'all should be knowing my saying, and y'all should be knowing the drill. So why don't y'all grab a snack and come on back because y'all just might learn something. Roll the intro. What is up, everybody? Again, it's your boy, Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T. And I want to welcome you back to another edition of Turnaround Theory right here on my YouTube channel as well as my Facebook fan page. This is the actual platform where I normally give you guys a free theoretical thought on just about anything. Hey, listen, for those of y'all that are just tuning into this edition of Turnaround Theory on my YouTube channel, I want to personally welcome you. And if you are, in fact, a returning subscriber, I welcome you back. And for those that are tuning into this edition of Turnaround Theory on my Facebook fan page, and you are new to the platform following me for the first time, welcome aboard. If you are a constant follower on my Facebook fan page with regard to the content that I post up, hey, kudos to you as well. As a constant daily reminder, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel. It would help out and it would be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to click on that post notification bell because you, my friends, will instantly be notified every single time your boy posts up and upload more additional content onto the channel. Please be sure to follow me on all social media sites. Links are going to be provided in the description box below on my YouTube channel and in the comment section below on my Facebook fan page. You can also catch up on watching full episodes of Turnaround Theory on my official website. There will be a link provided in the description box below on my YouTube channel as well as in the comment section below for my Facebook fan page. If you also want to contribute to my YouTube channel through PayPal, there is going to be a link provided in the description box below on my YouTube channel as well as in the comment section below for my Facebook fan page. Please don't forget to use the hashtag Team Turnaround that you see on your screen because that lets me know personally that not only you're watching this edition of Turnaround's Theory, but it just goes to show that you are supporting my channel in terms of the content that I post up, and I might send you a shout out right back. I do hope that I've covered everything within this matter, and with that being said, let's hop on over into another edition of Turnaround's Theory. So as I stated to you guys earlier in the broadcast, today we're going to be looking at singer, actress, co-star of Sister, BET's The Game, Tia Mowry, who now has a show on WeTV called Tia Mowry, My Next Act. I want to encourage and invite you all to stay tuned because at the end of today's edition of Turnaround Theory, I'm going to give you guys a free theoretical thought based on today's episode. Take a look at this video, and before we proceed on, shout out to River Jordan of River TV for posting up this YouTube video on her YouTube channel. I will try my very best to post up a YouTube link in the description box below for you to check out later on. This is Tia Mowry. Once again, she is a singer, actress, and former co-star of the BET series The Game and Sister. Now she has her own reality show on WeTV called Tia Mowry, My Next Act. Now, something just very triggering to this episode because when I saw this, I am just wrapping my head around it and I'm so confused as well as you all are. But y'all watch this video because the sisterhood is going to go ham on Tia Mowry because the sisterhood who once was on her side are now starting to go against her because Her ex-husband still mentions nothing about her, and he's kept it moving. In any event, watch the video because I damn sure gonna come back in just a few moments.
Okay, we've been talking about this whole Tia Mowry divorce saga ever since a couple years ago when she decided that she, graduated from her marriage and decided that she was going to divorce her husband.
Marriage was a success. Yeah. I look at it as like a curriculum when you're in college or high school, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating. And I was able to create with Cory some beautiful, amazing children. And at the end of that curriculum, and at the end, there's a graduation.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
But, recently I have been covering some of her TV show, and I saw on one of my last videos, there was a lot of people who were like, oh, it seems as though you just don't like Tia and this and that. I wanted to show you guys how Tia's devout ride or die fans, women who were dragging Cory through the mud, dragging him for filth after the divorce, on the side, Team Tia, have now changed their tune since her TV show came out.
It's not easy going through a divorce. I got tired of people thinking that everything was perfect.
She fat.
What you talking about, Willis?
So y'all can see it is not about likability. Okay, it's just about reality and people seeing what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press play and then I'm going to give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, my opinions on this entire thing.
Coronavirus! Let me tell you something. Watching the Tia Mowry show, I would never date Tia Mowry. I would never go into a relationship with Tia Mowry. Not only is she a red flag, she's inexperienced as...
I've never dated. That's right. I've never dated. Cory was my first. Right. Yes. Everything. I know.
She's immature in certain ways. We be on her side and we don't even be thinking about what Cory went through. After this, watching this show, I feel bad for Cory. She's overwhelming.
How do you get over one? You get under somebody else. You never heard that?
That's really? No. I had someone all my life.
Stop the cap.
The only person that I ever loved in my life was my ex.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I wasn't even allowed to date until I was 18 years old. I met Cory when I turned 20, and I lost my virginity at 25. There, was that it? And then we got married. Boom. Well,
girl, you was over here dancing, acting like you happy, trying to trick the sisterhood, and we see right through you.
I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm in my hoe phase right now.
So, I've been watching Tia Mowry's new show, right? And I love Tia and Tamara. I love them. I love them on Sister Sister. I just love them. I love them. I grew up with them. But Tia's new show, and this is in no way, shape, or form to bash her, or this is just my opinion. I still have so much love and respect for her and everything that she's going through. But I don't know why the show feels... Is the word inauthentic? The show feels so inauthentic to me. I don't know. I feel like she's just trying way too hard.
When they go low, I go lower.
I don't know. It's just me. I don't know what it is. The show is just not clicking for me at all. Like, I've watched other people's shows and I'm like, oh yeah, I can't wait for the next episode. And I've been watching the show, but it's just not like, I don't know.
She belongs to the streets.
I think that one thing that we need to pay attention is how baffled this woman is. Okay, she's trying to read between the lines. I don't know if she's watching the show now, but she is trying to find out, like, what happened? What is it with me that I am not aligned, or I can't do this with her? Like, she got this woman so caught up and confused in her own head. Like, she can't even figure out what it is, but she's like, I just can't do it. And keep in mind that this woman is somebody who she said is like a hard, like Tia and Tamara, gung-ho, hard, ride-or-die fan. This is not somebody who is against the narrative and like, oh yeah, Tia. She has nothing bad to say. Only thing she's saying is, this feels fake, this feels forced, it feels inauthentic, and I can't get with it.
They do anything for clout, anything.
And I'm a huge fan of hers. What is the problem? I can tell you what the problem is, in my opinion. In my opinion, the problem is she is not healed.
Just feels weird. And it sucks. I don't know, I hate crying. It's just, I feel sad. So I just want to tell you guys that it's okay to feel sad. It's normal to feel sad.
It ain't easy being greasy.
The problem is she's trying to face the funk and act like everything is okay, and it's not okay. The problem is that she is trying to walk around like she got it going on and she made the right decision, but she actually is still insecure in the decision, and everybody is feeling that. You know, the authenticity, in my personal opinion, is her trying to pretend she's happy or she's in a space that she's actually not in yet. But she's trying to force herself to be in that, again, because the sisterhood's relying her to stand 10 toes down on the decision that she made.
She fat.
I don't know what it is. Am I the only one that feels that way? That this show is just like, it's not necessary?
Oh my God!
I don't know. And oh my gosh, her laughter, when she laughs and she cackles, that drives me crazy.
I gotta say something though. I mean, I can't talk too much about the laugh because listen, when I laugh and something is really funny, my laugh is out of this world. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I do think like when it comes to people's joy and laughter, it's like, you know, that's the sound of ultimate joy for a person, is when they're laughing. So I don't want to say nothing about that. But what I do want to say, and again, I can't talk because my laugh. But I do want to say is that a lot of people who are forcing the laugh, you know, we saw Erica Mena do that on the interview with Cam Newton, and she forced the laugh.
But that's just the whole premise of that.
Get that?
Well, you trying to get the joke. You with the joke.
You're talking about.
Tia is laughing and she's forcing the laugh. You know, it's literally hiding the pain. It's, you know, such intense emotion is coming out because she really want to cry.
Coronavirus!
Huh?
She's heartbroken. She might feel like she's a wreck, and she's trying to evoke the laugh and prove how happy she is, but she's hurting. That's why it feels forced.
Any chance we'll see you on there?
She didn't ask me. So I take that as no. She's like, this is my story, right. And you know, I can only respect that.
You know, the thing is that Tia is beating to her own drum, trying to find herself, trying to find her way. And the problem is that I feel like a lot of the stuff that's being revealed in the show, she needed some counsel.
Doesn't want any of our input right now.
Like, I feel like there should have been somebody that she went to say, you think we should put that in there? You think we should take that out? You think that's too much? Like, she should have had somebody to counsel her and say, you know, no, girl, that's going to make you look this way. Instead of, you know, a lot of women try to create this thing of like, I'm so free. I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care what anybody feels. Like, I'm just doing me. And like, yeah, but there's like levels to that. Like, you can be free, authentic, and truthful, but then like there's also like you can draw some things in. Like, there was nowhere in shape or form that anybody needed to know that information about her and her cousin's relationship, or her cousin, you know, her male cousin seeing her naked. That was not necessary in the conversation at all. And she just threw that in there. And again, having people around you who are not yes people will say, yes, we want you to be authentic, but that can come across a certain way, and we don't need that.
I'm one of Tia Mowry's biggest advocates, but after watching her show, I thought to myself, maybe I shouldn't judge a couple quickly like that, like I did. I immediately thought Cory was...
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I immediately thought he was the problem. Immediately. I knew, I was like, yeah, it gotta be him, because you see how he was in that interview? But after watching the show, I was like, oh my God, she may be just a little overwhelming. Right? Like, maybe he just gotta, you know, take a stand for herself.
Stop the cap.
I mean, I have no words. I have no more words.
Now stay put, everyone, because when I come right back, I'm going to give you guys a free theoretical thought to today's episode right after this message.
Alright, what's going on, guys? As you may or may not know, I'm a former part-time female psychology expert, so today we're going to be going over a few signs that a girl is for the streets. Number 1, So if she is constantly posting on social media, and actually I'm going to add to this one, if she has like 15 private stories on Snapchat and you're not on any of them, she is for the streets. Alright, so number 2, if all of her posts are selfies or they are seeking male validation. For example, if she is posting thirst traps all the time, or she is constantly posting those anonymous things, and then always posting the thirsty dude's responses on them, acting like she doesn't like the attention, just know she is for the streets. And then number 3, if guys are constantly hitting her up 24/7, now this may be different if you're dating a celebrity, but in most cases, they are not going to be hitting her up that much if she is not giving them attention. And then number 4 is probably the biggest one. If she ever tells you that all of her exes are abusive and cheated and she was just the victim, just know that she is
she's for the street. If you run into a girl with any of these things in this video, run away. She gonna Krishan your ass. In the comment section, you got any of these things. Now let's do it. And first, if she believes in astrology, these be the freakiest bitches. Not trust these girls to save your life. And the females that do believe in astrology, just take 1 second out your day and just be honest. Bro, you're a freak. And then at number 2, any girl that has braces. The fellas can vouch for me for this. These girls gonna break the fuck out your heart. Especially if she has the deadly combo. Braces, light skin, and curly hair. Run the fuck away. You cannot trust her for shit. These be the girls that can cry dead in your face while lying. Nigga, I'm warning you. Stay the fuck away from them. Then you got the girl with the glasses. The low-key freak. You're for sure for the streets. Really have to lock in on why the hell do you even want to better your vision. Baby, you not fooling me. Then you got the girls with strict ass parents. Any girl with strict parents gonna go the extra mile to do what the fuck they want. My homie came up to me one day and told me he got a new girl and she already cheated on this nigga in the first week. I said, how the fuck that happened? He said she took an Uber to a nigga crib just because she couldn't even drive. I said, yo, these hoes will do anything to get crushed.
These are 3 ways to tell your girl is for the streets. Number 1, she goes to raves. That's insane. They be half naked. The butt be out for sure. They go on there on crazy amounts of all the candies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Grinding up on people like that's just crazy to me. Second way to tell is her snap is always hidden. She'll open up all the snaps and then just send one picture to every single snap. I be watching it. I be right here and I see them do that. But I know I'm the one, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. That's just the game though. That's exactly how things are gonna go. Why? Because I was at the top of the list. I had to distinguish myself from all the rest. Now I'm the one watching everyone get the same generic snap while I'm in buns. Number 3 should be at the bars. Bro, need I say more? That's crazy. Be at the bars getting all these drinks and stuff. What? Y'all be paying for these drinks too, bro. That's the sad part. She gonna take your money, it might be able to hit, and she out of there.
And now, Turneround's theoretical thought. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is, and this is always my favorite part of the segment. It is time for another edition of Turnaround's Theoretical Thought with yours truly, because in just a moment, I'm about to give you guys a free theoretical thought based on today's episode about Tia Mowry can't seem to keep her ex-husband's name out of her mouth despite the divorce. So here's your theoretical thought for today. Fellas, if you just gotten over a relationship or a marriage that don't even want to last anymore, keep it that way. Do not respond to any of the negativity when it comes to your ex-significant other. Because once it's out there, it is out there. And the whole world is going to end up hearing about it. So if you haven't said not one thing negative about your former significant other, I suggest that you keep it that way. Because you have to understand, marriages aren't going to always last unless you're both willing to put in the work. And 50% of marriages will end up in divorce, and 80 to 90% of those divorces continue to be initiated by women. So fellas, you've been warned. Don't play yourself for a fool, and don't simp these ladies anymore. That's your theoretical thought for today. And this concludes another edition of Turnaround's Theory on today. Hey, listen, let me know what you think in the comment section below concerning today's video. And as a constant daily reminder, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel. It would help out and it would be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to click on that post notification bell, because you, my friends, will instantly be notified every single time your boy posts up and upload more additional content onto the channel. For Turnaround's Theory, I'm your boy, Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T. I look forward to seeing you right back here next time for another edition of Turnaround's Theory here on YouTube and on Facebook. Now here is a sneak peek of next week's episode of Turnaround's Theory. Next time on Turnaround
Ladies,
Series.
if he asks you what you do for a living, that's a red flag.
So if a man asks you what you do all day, 5 days a week, it's a red flag. No, if she's offended if you ask her or doesn't want to answer the question, that's a red flag.
I think a man pretending to be broke and then popping up, surprise, I got money, is a huge red flag.
And I think a woman who chooses whether she wants to date a man strictly based on his income is a red flag.
That's next time on Turnaround Series.